it's so fucking insane, everything. Dude, these guys are goofy. Oh my goodness. All right, let's go ahead and do a little Mr. Producer.
I mean, Bitcoin hit a new all-time high last night, and now it's just fucking going sideways. It's like ETH is just still lagging its ass off. The meme coins got fucking wrecked. The Trump cabal coins.
The Trump pump coins are printing, so the Trump pump is here. All right,
Did you
Mr.
watch
Producer.
Max's video last night?
We're live, by the way, just so you know.
I'll bet.
But I watched maybe. Oh my gosh, these guys are done. I'm firing them. I'm firing these guys after the dialers.
Oh,
They're not professional. Okay. That just tilted me. He said, "Nah, we're alive."
yeah.
We'll
Talk about it after.
Yeah. What bums. But, ladies and gentlemen, oh my goodness. If you guys weren't in the private crypto plays this weekend, well, I guess study poverty, because you're definitely poorer than what you were whenever we started. Because we were printing. Me and Bauer were just talking about it. Friday, we thought the Trump pump was going to commence today during the inauguration, but clearly it started on Friday whenever Trumpino decided to drop a meme coin at 9:45 p.m. Eastern time at the crypto ball like a hero. We buy in with 15 minutes later. So I buy in, rode that bitch. Then Melania on Sunday drops her meme coin. I believe it was Sunday morning. We buy in on that at $2. We ride that bitch to Valhalla. Then last night, because at that point, obviously, we were in the trenches all weekend. I don't typically get in the trenches, but once I saw the money that was getting printed off of these plays, and it was just obvious that this was going to be the hot ball of money, I just dove in with the gentleman in the private chat. And Baron Coin printed a 15x, so it was, we entered in at around a little bit under 30 million market cap, peaked at 400 plus million, which was insane. Baron did almost $1 billion in volume, bruv. It did almost $1 billion in volume.
Yeah, it's nuts. I mean, I was looking yesterday, and I mean, the Trump coin was at over $2 billion in 24-hour volume yesterday, which the volume was even crazier the first day that it initially launched. And yeah, I saw someone that was going through the on-chain transactions, and they put the filter on transactions over $1 million. And the amount of buys and sells going on of over $1 million transactions on chain was insane. So, yeah, I mean, it's just crazy to see a meme coin. I mean, it got listed on Robinhood yesterday. I mean, that has to be by far the quickest tier one listing to an exchange. I think Robinhood's probably the biggest and hardest listing to get out of any of them. Mm-hmm. And it's like, for that to pull a Robinhood listing in less than 48 hours is it's nuts.
Yeah.
And I think too, I think the thing that really impressed me was that the coin is listed on Solana, and it's like the majority of people, at least what I thought before this happened, was that the majority of people, especially people that are investing, huge amounts of capital, typically don't ever go on chain. And I also would never expect them to be set up to even be able to invest in the Solana network, because it's kind of difficult to get to. Most people are on Ethereum, and the amount of volume and holders that it picked up in such a short period of time, I think at least showed me, number one, how much money is waiting at the gate ready to pour into crypto. Number two, how many more people are adapted and are ready to invest than I thought, especially with big money. And number three, I mean, just the quickness of how fast this stuff can blow up. I mean, Trump's coin went to, I think it peaked out around like what, 16, $17 billion market cap.
Yeah,
after
about $70.
Yeah, in 36 hours after launching. So this weekend it was a little bit unfortunate. I was traveling this weekend. I got food poisoning or some kind of virus on Saturday. I was sick the entire day. I wasn't really looking at my phone. I was just trying to stay alive. So it ended up being about the worst weekend to be missing out. But I didn't lose too much sleep about it, and you guys shouldn't either. I mean, the inauguration is today. So Trump is just now coming into office. And if you guys think that this is the last type of this activity we're going to see in the next 4 years, you're delusional. So I think it's just the beginning. And I know we got a lot of stuff to cover today. So it's just a couple thoughts I wanted to throw out there.
Yeah, it is just the beginning. And we were talking about it on Saturday. I said the art of Aikido, being able to fucking move with the market, be fluid. I was talking to Logan about it, and we're saying, all right, well, we had the Trump coin drop. It's this absolute liquidity vacuum. Everybody's taking all their money out of all these other memes and chains, dumping it into Solana, pumping the price of Solana and pumping the price of Trump. And granted, myself too, I'm thinking, what the hell's going on? What do we do? This is something we've never seen before. How do we position for this? How do we hedge against it? Because obviously all of our other memes are going to bleed while the Solana vacuum is taking place. How do we make money still while all of our other memes are drawing down? And we went to the trenches. We went to the trench warfare and we got into the battle. And so that's what I was doing all weekend, is literally just printing off of these Trump plays just to make sure that whenever that liquidity does rotate back into Ethereum, I have cash now and profits that I can just load back up into the boys club, which I ended up doing fantastically. So I was telling Logan before we jumped on, last night was the last 2 plays I hit on the Trump coins, and now I have all this extra capital that I can just rotate right back into the boys club, and I'm just gonna ape it right back into the boys club. So you got to be fluid with the markets. You can't just sit and say, well, nothing's happening, so I'm going to do nothing, or I'm getting smoked, I'm going to do nothing. Like, at some point, you do have to make a rotation and say, all right, like, this shit's just, I got to make money in the meantime while this shit's drawing down. So at least I can go back in with a bigger position for whenever that rotation goes back into Ethereum, which it will, because even Trump's own company, World Liberty Financial, I believe that's the name of it.
Yeah, because I think it's WLFI is like the coin.
Yep.
So that they're
So they had his World Liberty Financial. Should be. His company, they're building on Ethereum and the Ethereum blockchain to do DeFi. So it's not like he's not going to pump the Ethereum blockchain. They bought over $100 million worth of Ethereum just this past weekend. His company, Trump's company. So they bought over $100 million worth of Ethereum, and they're not going to pump Ethereum. Of course they will. So it's not that Ethereum's not going to pump. Certainly it's going to pump, especially with the executive orders they're going to start sending through. At this point, with how much money they made off of the Trump coin, Melania coin, because this is in his family, and then Eric Trump with the World Liberty Financial, and then Barron obviously is getting his bags up too. I now believe that the no capital gains taxes on crypto policy is legitimately possible. I do, just because I know how much they themselves are going to benefit from them. So not only are they incentivized to give it to the people who want it, but they're going to be incentivized to give that for themselves, because they're going to make billions of dollars off of crypto. That's a fact. That's real. They've already made close to $1 billion. I mean, just the supply of the Trump coin that they hold 80% of the supply. That's worth like $30 billion right now.
Yeah, I mean it's tough. I don't know if I don't think that that's going to happen personally, as far as getting no capital gains tax approved for crypto. Just because in the United States, I mean, there's so many big financial institutions like Goldman Sachs and all these TradFi investment companies that have so much influence and so much power in the government and the way things move. It's like they're going to jam that shit up for so long, because as soon as they approve that, the amount of people that are going to pull their money out of traditional investments and rotate into crypto is going to be unprecedented. Like, it'll be out of control. So, I mean, I would love to see it, obviously. I just think for that reason, if they are able to do it, it's going to take a hell of a long time, and it's going to be a war to try and get that approved. And I don't know if they'll be able to pull it off in 4 years, but if they can, I mean, that'd be incredible. And if they can, I'm just going to go somewhere else.
Right. Because they do have that law in other countries. Some places in Europe at least don't have it on Bitcoin. There's some places in the world, but they don't have it on crypto as a whole. So it's
I know in Dubai they don't, like the whole UAE, they don't have it. And I think in El Salvador they don't have any taxes on capital gains from crypto investments, which is sick.
It's huge. So El Salvador. So I don't know, maybe. The reason I do think it's possible in the U.S., because you're right, those companies they could potentially basically get fucked up because of that. But the thing that they do have is they do have ETFs. So they do have exposure to crypto. So they might not necessarily be completely against it because at least they can still get exposure to crypto through the ETFs. And if they can avoid taxes that way, they still have access. So we'll see.
Yeah, they just put all their money into crypto too. I'm sure they'd have to adapt.
Send it over, baby.
But yeah, I mean, I was confused this week. Well, not, I guess confused, but it was kind of surprising. Yeah, they launched the coins on Solana. They create this huge liquidity vacuum to the Solana network. And then in the background, while everyone's flocking over to Solana and just trashing all their other meme coins and all their other investments to go into this, in the background, World Liberty Financial's buying up, like you said, almost $100 million in Ethereum.
Right.
So I don't know what the game plan is, but it's gonna be nuts.
It is. So you just got to be prepared for that. Oh, let's see what we got. We got some price action going on. Okay. All right. So let's look at some charts because this is we're in an unprecedented time in crypto. So let's look at let me close this. No, that's fine. So let me do a little Mr. Producer. Look at charts real quick. Where we at? Boom, boom. Go back here. Share my screen. There we go. Okay. Mr. Producer. So here's where we're at on Bitcoin. Just so you guys understand where we're at contextually and just how well this shit played out. So before the whole Trump pump commenced on Friday, this is where we were at on Bitcoin. So we were outside of this range that we had built. All right, so we had this macro range. We're basically waiting for the inauguration, which was right here. We're trying to get above this 2025 yearly open. And great news is we get up, we break out of this 2025 yearly open. We break this normie trend line, start pumping. We get up outside of the range. We dump back in right before the inauguration. That was this weekend whenever this liquidity vacuum happened because of the Trump meme coin. We get to the inauguration. Boom, you see a huge meat stick on Bitcoin. Now we're just ranging between 108K, 109K, which is basically new all-time highs, down to about, 102. So we're in the 110 to like 100 range. Right now, the price action you guys are going to see today, tomorrow, we'll see tomorrow. Tomorrow, financial markets are open again. So, because keep in mind, today's Martin Luther King Day. So, TradFi is not trading right now. The stock market's not open, not because of the inauguration, but because of Martin Luther King Day. So, today's price action is going to be very wonky. So, I wouldn't be, nervous or concerned about what's going on today. But position today, because tomorrow, especially once we start seeing these executive orders come through for crypto, that's when I believe shit's going to start to pop off, and TradFi is also going to be going to get back into the markets. So here's where we're at structurally for Bitcoin. I don't see any problems here. Obviously, we're going to rip higher. There's no issues. We just had to survive this last little bear trap where everybody was losing it. Oh, it's over. Fuck, shit, it's done. Boom, boom, boom. Right? Max fear, max pain. But we came on every single stream. We told you, relax, relax, relax. We're still in the range. We're still fine. Everything's okay. And look what happens. Trumpino started, and now we go to Valhalla. So the shit's going to go much higher. The question is no longer, are we going to go higher? The question is, how high does this new administration send us, and how euphoric does everybody get over the next 4 to 6 months? That's the real question, is how high do we go? So no longer do we continue to go higher. So that was the range. So right now we're literally testing range highs right here. And once we break out, I mean, we should be, next target price is going to be about 120 to 125K would be our next leg up. Again, we have fibs to show that, but I'm not going to pull those up right now. Now, let's go to Ethereum, right? So Ethereum has taken an absolute beating over the last couple of days because all the money from Ethereum and these other blockchains, primarily Ethereum being the one that got this huge vampire attack because of the meme coins that dropped on Solana. This was the price action you got on ETH the last couple of days. This is fucking just, yeah, shit. It's just shit price action. It's just pump, pump, dump, dump, pump, dump, pump. It's just getting smoked, right? And in turn, all the meme coins on Ethereum got smoked as well. So right now, we are right below the yearly open, which obviously isn't great. It's not good, but it's fine, right? Again, it's not like Ethereum's not going to pump. This administration is going to send Ethereum so much higher. If Trump's company is building on the Ethereum blockchain. It's fine. They bought over $100 million of Ethereum this weekend whenever it was dumping. So guess what? They have plans of sending it higher again. So there's no issues with Ethereum in the sense that does it go higher? No, it's absolutely going to go higher. What you need to do right now is while these markets are erratic and there's the opportunity to make all this money off of Trump-related memes, you got to take that money that you're able to make off of those plays, like I said, that we gave in the private crypto plays this weekend that we were printing off. We were printing off of Trump memes. Now we're going to take all that liquidity and put it back into our Boys Club memes, because whenever Ethereum does start sending, all those memes, all that money that rushed into the Trump coins are going to rush right back out into these meme coins. And it's going to be absolutely ridiculous, the mean reversion you're going to see on these meme coins, because all the money that went out of these ecosystems and these meme coins went into the Trump coins. So now when everybody's done with these Trump coins and they decide to cheat, sell it, get the fuck out, run for the door, there's over $1 billion, $2 billion of liquidity just in the Melania and Trump meme coin. $1 billion plus. $1 billion. So where's that money going to go? Right back into Ethereum, right back into these other meme coins. What are they going to do? Well, that thing catches $1, $2, $3 million of liquidity. That's a 2-3x on the meme coin. So we're going to go much higher. It's just, can you capitalize on these bloodbaths, these premier entries on these ETH meme coins, which I know it hurts, it looks bad, but it's supposed to. I mean, that's just what it is right now. It's not going to not rotate back into these memes. So, but yeah, anything you got on that, Bees?
Yeah, I mean, it's hilarious that ETH is just such a piece of shit that like it takes the president-elect stepping in to buy $100 million worth of it, and it's still bull chopping. Like, but I mean, I agree. I think that obviously there was a huge vacuum to the Solana network over the weekend, and I do think it's going to come back to Ethereum and then to these other meme coins. I honestly think it's a really good opportunity for Ethereum to really start outperforming Bitcoin. Is if it can, Trump continues to give attention to the Ethereum network, continues to publicize his investments that he's making into it, and shows that there's a lot of potential there. I think that Ethereum can definitely soak up a lot of that liquidity that's going to be flowing out of those two coins over the next couple weeks. And then obviously once people, have profited significantly off of the Trump and Melania plays, they rotate into Ethereum because they see the potential there with Trump endorsing it and talking about it. And then obviously after a little while, they're going to get bored of the return that they're getting on Ethereum because they just got 10x off their money from the Trump and Melania coins. Where are they going to go? They're going to go down the risk curve to other coins that are also on the Ethereum network, which are, the first one they're probably going to see is Pepe. Once they're in Pepe, then they find out about the rest of the narrative and see you later.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. All right. So this is ETH. Looks like ETH's actually catching a bid as we speak, funny enough.
Wow.
So, yeah, wow. So we'll come back to this. Mark my words, next week, Ethereum. Do I call it now? Next week,
Good.
Ethereum's over 4K. I'm calling it now. Okay, you guys heard it here first. Ethereum over 4K. Okay.
So bottom's in.
Yeah, and if it's over 4K by next week and you're not already inside the Taylor's code, you have to promise me that you're going to join the Taylor's code and make money with us next week. Unless you like poverty, but, that's just up to you. But if it's over 4,000 next week, you join the Taylor's code, we get you printing some money. So that's ETH right now. Again, it's not structurally, right? It's above the mid-range again. We're above the 2025 yearly open. Like, it's good. I'm not, again, going to put too much onus on the price action that we're having right now because it's the inauguration day. Financial markets are closed. Let's wait till tomorrow. I mean, I know which way the market's heading, but we're just going to see how reflexive the snapback is for the rest of the majors, because we got to see this money siphon out of these Trump plays. And I'm curious to see if they continue to pump throughout today and tomorrow once these executive orders come through, or if people are pretty much like, all right, inauguration's done, hype is over, let's get the fuck out tonight. So I would watch carefully. For those of you inside the Taylor's Code in the private chat, I'll definitely give you guys updates on whether or not I'm rotating out of Trump and Melania, because I've accumulated pretty fat bags of each, because I've taken all of my profits from the trench plays and rotated them back into Melania and Trump, just basically assuming that today we get a pump on the inauguration. So we'll see. If we don't get it, I'm definitely going to look to rotate out and then just go back into the ETH ecosystem. Just take all those profits and load up on Boys Club again. So Andy Wolf will be my primary buys. Pepe and Brett will be secondary. I'll definitely put some money into those two. But I'm going to most certainly be loading up on Andy and Wolf because those are lowest market cap, highest volatility. Once we get that snap back, you're going to see those pump the hardest. So I want to capitalize on that mean reversion as much as humanly possible. So, all right, so there we're at.
It's a really tough time to understand and kind of what to expect the rest of the week, because it's like obviously we have the inauguration today, which kind of throws everything off normal trajectory.
Right.
But usually, I mean, my whole mentality going into the week is just fade the weekly open, whatever it does on Monday morning. I just kind of expect the rest of the week to do the opposite. So obviously we don't really have that today. And with the inauguration, that's a pretty significant event that is going to make everything a little bit unpredictable. But yeah, you think tomorrow, what are you thinking about tomorrow for majors?
I think we start trending upward because he's going to start sending through the executive orders, which are going to be crypto related, a few of them at least. So that's going to be giga bullish. And TradFi is open again. So TradFi is going to open up the floodgates on the ETFs and start rotating money into the crypto ecosystem. I think tomorrow we start trending up. I don't see any reason why we wouldn't. Literally everything that people were waiting for and thought was going to happen happened, and some. It's like Friday when he dropped that meme coin, Trump completely opened the floodgates. He said, okay, objectively, he said, we're going to do crime in crypto. So that's super bullish. Okay. I know crime has a negative connotation to it, but guys, in crypto, crime is bullish. Okay. So Trump just basically said crime is okay. Launch your meme coins. I'm the fucking leader of the free world. I'm going to launch a meme coin and make billions of dollars off of it. Cool. Fine. The reason it's bullish though is because, well, now we know what the ceiling is. Now we know what the expectation is with this administration. Okay. If the Trump coin can go eclipse Pepe in market cap in 3 days, well, then Pepe can pump way harder than people realize. Doge, other meme coins can pump way harder than people realize. Once you start to get that liquidity to rotate into these other assets, you're going to see how fast they pump. You know, people look at Pepe, it's like a $6 billion market cap right now. Oh, that's so big. How am I going to get 2x, 10x? Guys, we saw XRP put on $50 billion market cap in a day plus. So when the capital is there, and there's going to be more capital coming into the markets now, more, because people are going to be incentivized to continue to build and develop businesses within the crypto ecosystem. He also has a crypto czar now. Trump appointed this crypto czar guy that was talking at the crypto ball on Friday in DC. It's like all these billionaires, multimillionaires who attended that. Saylor was there. Some other people were there that are big in the crypto space. Everybody knows that it's guns a-blazing for the next 4 years. So, yeah, it's
you
going
know
to
what
get...
crime stands for, right?
What's it stand for?
Come rake in money, everybody.
I didn't know that's what it stood for, but that sounds fantastic. I like that.
Thought of it a couple minutes ago.
Wow. Look at this. You guys
makes sense to me.
You guys got two super geniuses on this stream. Do you guys understand what you're listening to? This guy's come rake in money. Everybody. Yeah. That was Crim. Come raking money, everybody.
Crim. Crimey.
Goodness. So, yeah, that's essentially my thoughts. There's not really much more we can provide technically, because right now technical levels don't really matter, just because it's no longer about people trading. It's more about everybody rushing for the door, trying to get as much of these assets as humanly possible during the most bullish period to own these assets. So, it's just the majors, the charts, they don't really matter right now, just to be completely honest with you guys. What matters right now is following the flow of money, capitalizing on that flow of money and making sure that you reposition yourself for that rotation back into Ethereum. So make as much money as possible in the trenches. Like I said, in our private crypto chat, we're printing money in the trenches. Take those profits, you rotate it back into Ethereum, because every single time there's a rotation out of an ecosystem, every action has an equal and opposite reaction. At some point, there's going to be a flow of capital back into that ecosystem. That's just how it works. There's going to be a mean reversion. That's just how it works. So it's not to be frustrated, or if you are frustrated sitting on your hands right now, then don't sit on your hands. Get into the market, generate some capital, or go make some money in the real world, generate an income, and then provide, and then use that income to provide more capital to your positions to reaccumulate your ETH memes. So that's essentially the play right now. Outside of that, we're not on the YouTube streams. We're not going to show the trench plays that we do, because it's the whole reason we have the private chat. It's also small caps. So we're not going to put it out on YouTube for people to just go fucking ape into. But for you guys to be able to capitalize on all the plays that we're making through the whale chats that we're in, I actually got the Baron play from a whale chat where basically there was a rumor that the Baron meme was the official one. And we bought in at a $25-30 million market cap. It ends up doing almost $1 billion in volume, which is outrageous in the matter of hours. And it pumps up to $450 million market cap. Does a 10-15x, and we print off it just from knowing what the rumor was between the whales, and the whales being the people who can actually invest large sums of money. So yeah, the opportunity is there right now. You guys just have to be vigilant and in the markets. This is the time to print off of those types of plays. So outside of that, I mean, unless you have more, Logan, it's not really much to harp on with the majors, because it's not due to levels right now. We kind of just have to revisit on Thursday and see where we're at with the market and trending. But do you have anything else you want to look at or talk about?
No, not too much. I mean, I think, it'd be kind of delusional to act like I can predict what's going to happen this week. Personally, I don't feel like I don't think anyone really can.
Right.
Like you said, with the Trump and Melania coins, we've never seen anything like it. So it had a never before seen effect on the market. It had a huge effect on majors. It had a big effect, massive effect on all the other meme coins.
Mm-hmm.
There was really no incentive to buy anything else over the weekend, and there was a ton of incentive to sell everything and just dump it all into this. So, I think it's just going to be a matter of letting these next couple of days play out. I think you're right in saying that tomorrow we should definitely start trending up, and I think we'll most likely continue to throughout the rest of the week, and then just continue to accumulate the boys club members, stick to the thesis that we've had for 12 months, and know that the rotation back into Ethereum and down the Ethereum chain of command is going to come.
Yes, exactly. Here's the Trump coin right now, so it looks like it's coming down. If it breaks down below this level right here, I would say it's not looking too hot. Let's see. Oh no, I have it right down here. What am I doing? I spent so much time on fucking Dex.
It's doing it right now.
Yeah. Oh yeah. All right, guys. Well, stream's ending. We got to go manage the bags. But yeah, I mean, this is the level right here to hold for Trump. If this doesn't hold, it's probably coming down lower. And
we're watching it happen in real time.
Watch, you guys are about to watch me execute a trade live on stream. You ready? Let's go.
What are you doing?
Cheating.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm about to do it right now because it's not looking good. Gotta make sure you preserve the gains, gentlemen. Look at that. You guys are catching a live Jeet on stream. Whoops. Oh, fuck. Ollie goes, seems like you do have a crystal ball. It's like, yeah, bruv. I'm dialed in. Hold on. Let me go Zoom meeting. Share that screen so I can go to my Jupiter. Jeet on here. Look at this, guys. See, this is fucking reality TV right now. You guys are catching the live Jeets. It pays to watch the Ultimate market professionals. Whoops. Eugene, yours too.
Sure. Yep, I'm out.
Woo. Well,
See what
the
happens tonight.
inauguration was come on.
You stuck in there?
Yeah, I'm stuck. Fuck.
Oh no.
All right. Well, Mr. Producer. Good stream, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you on Thursday. If you're not already inside the Taylor's Code, join the Taylor's Code so you can see what we're doing right now. And then like, comment, subscribe. Good shit, Mike Nabes. The Nabes got out. Good shit, Nabes.
Did he?
Yeah.
Evacuate the bag.
Evacuation mode. Get out,
Good
Nabes. Come on. But yeah, join the Taylor's Code. We'll get you set up in the Ethereum moves because it looks like that rush back to Ethereum is taking place as we speak. And let's see. Mr. Producer.
Good night.
Good night. Oh. What's it called? Join the Taylor's Code. We'll get you set up. And if you're not inside the private crypto chat right now, when you join the Taylor's Code, go to the classroom section, join the private crypto plays, send me your WhatsApp on the school community. I'll get to you. I'll get to you guys your WhatsApp. We'll get you out of the group. We'll get you in the trench plays. Like, comment, subscribe. And gentlemen, prepare yourselves for the most bullish period imaginable in these crypto markets. Did it send through the swap? Come on. Because the money printers are on. So thank Daddy Trump. I enjoyed the trench plays this weekend, though. It was fun. Hell yeah, Nabes. Nabes was dialed in on the trenches. He doesn't say much, but when he does, it's always profound, and he's always following the plays, even if he doesn't say he's following the plays. He's always he's always in. He's like, oh yeah, I was in that. Like, Nabes.
He's paying attention.
Yeah, I didn't even know you were cooking, Nabes. All right, let's see. Cheats away. All right, gentlemen. Nice work this weekend. Let's get back into, it looks like, yeah, Trump's is absolutely plummeting right now. So, Ollie, like you said, crystal ball. I said as soon as it breaks that, I knew as soon as it broke that last little bit of support there, that shit's going to nuke. All right. Let's get out of here.
We still live?
Yeah. Say you're, that's the reason we're still live is because you didn't hit him with the line.
I said goodnight twice.
Oh, shit. Okay, one more time for me.
You said it too.
Oh! I didn't even notice.